Hey guys, Ed over here at FICM Repair. Happy, what is it today? Saturday, post-Christmas 2025. How's life treating you? I hope it's great. Jesus is the reason for the season and all the things. So this question comes in and it says, hey, I want a FICM tune, and how long is that going to take? Well, if all you want is a FICM tune, recognize that's a same-day deal for us. You send your FICM in, we tune it, out the door it goes. What we're not doing, though, is we're not doing any kind of diag on it. So if you want us to do a diag on it, we can. But I would tell you that, man, there's just no right answer here. I mean, just realize the truth of it. There is no right answer here. And so what we have is we have a situation where your FICM has a problem. If it's in a truck and it's been there for more than a day or two, it's got a problem, almost for a fact. And the reason why I say that is this. Not everyone who gets a FICM from us on exchange is awesome about getting their core back to us. And so what ends up happening is we got relationships with the boneyards nationally. They're sending us FICM replacements, cores by the pallet, and you'd expect like 95% of them to be A-OK. And maybe I've talked about this in another video, I'm not really sure. But the 95% of them actually have a problem. Actually, it's probably closer to 99% of them actually have a problem. Now, this is not that the FICM doesn't run, the truck, certainly it does, but it's really a conversation about, does it run it properly? Is all the signaling right? Is it, because we're putting it on the bench and we're watching the oscilloscope and we're seeing what's going on. And is this puppy operating properly? And the answer is probably not. Now, that said, what do you want to do about this? I don't know. What do you want to do about this? You can send your FICM in for just a tune. We can ship it back to you. If you're not having any symptoms, there's nothing wrong with that. But is there something wrong with your FICM? Probably. Is it hurting fuel economy? Yeah, probably. Is it hurting power, off the line? Is it hurting reliability? Yeah. And so does that make you want to get a FICM tune only and stop? Maybe, because the price is certainly better, $150 in the time of this video anyway, and you get a FICM tune and ship it back to the cost of the shipping it to us and getting it back and all that. Or if you can't afford to be down, you can pick up a tuner from us right underneath the red and green flags on the homepage. There's a link that says, want a tune and can't afford to be down, click here. We'll ship you out a FICM tuner. You can try out all the tunes, pick the one you like the best, and ship the thing back to us. And that's lovely, right? There's no issues there. The net price there is $50 more, but but you're not down, and then I'll take that win every day. I'll take that win. And so now it's a conversation about, now what? What do you want to do? You ship it in, same day tune, out it goes again, 9 times out of 10. If not the same day, the next day. There are days that are busier than others, and we get a lot of freaking modules in. I mean, like a lot. So it's up to you what you want to do. But while we have it, if you want a belts and suspenders that you would say, yeah, I don't want to spend the money, but can I have your ultra service? Can you go through the logic side, take care of all the crap that likes to fail on the logic side, get, new really everything, and life is certainly better, right? And, do you want to do that? And the answer is probably, And so if we do that, then the world is kind of our oyster a little bit. And so it's like, it's got a lifetime warranty for a reason. It's just better. We're replacing all the crap that likes to fail. So circuit high codes, circuit low codes, dies while driving, lost communication with FICM. Now, by the way, if your only issue is a UO306 code, software incompatible, that's not affecting anything. So I tell you to save your money unless you're looking for a little something down low. All it means is that somebody was in the cookie jar before you and they put in a FICM of the wrong model year. It doesn't line out to yours. There's 3 categories. 03 is early build 04s, late build 04s, and 05s and newers. So if you cross categories, you're going to get a UO306 code if the software is not built for it, but it's not like they're VIN locked or anything. Now, if you have an international, they are VIN locked. If you've got a VT365, say, yeah, it needs to be programmed through your ECM. So your ECM and your IDM, they call it, it's really an FICM, need to be in lockstep with each other. So if you wanted to do that, you certainly could, but you absolutely don't have to. It's completely up to you. Now, if you wanted, what you could do is you could say, hey, let's go ahead and just start over here. And if we just start over here, then, great. We're going to give you an ultra service FICM. We're going to give you a tune for your model year. And just, take out the old, put in the new, off to the races you go. Whether the old is you're taking yours off and sending it to us and we get a remanufactured version of yours back to you. Or if you say, man, I can't afford the downtime, I want one on exchange, and, they ship out Monday through Friday kind of thing. So feel free to place your order on the site. That's fine. We are FICMRepair.com. No worries. And if you don't want to have a problem, maybe pick up an alternator too if you got more than five clicks on your alternator. Actually, for us, the limit is 160,000. If you got more than 60,000 miles on your alternator, maybe think about buying an alternator. But yes, your alternator is too small for the application. And so that's a whole religious conversation unto its own, really, to say, hey, how far down this rabbit hole do I really want to go? Do I want to go ahead and do everything here? And, the answer is maybe. So do you want to get a, 240 amp alternator with a deluxe cable kit or just a 185 if you're in a southern climate and call it a day kind of thing, maybe with our interconnect kit, so you load balance the batteries better and save your tranny from having the torque converter weld itself to the front pump. If you don't want to know what I'm talking about, see one of our other videos. But, there's not a lot of complexities here. There's a whole lot of rinse and repeat going on in case you're not figuring it out. I mean, there are nuancial type stuff, but mostly it's pretty basic, actually. There's a lot to know, but after you know a couple of things, it's kind of like people who run hurdles. The first hurdle that you get over, I mean, you're probably gonna do a couple of face plants, but after that you kind of get better at this, and all of a sudden it's like, okay, yeah, the knee bone's connected to the hip bone, and you can figure out how the world works. But if you just want to tune, you'll be so happy, and you'll get rid of any kind of software compatibility code that you might have. Not that affects you at all, but your throttle response will be so much better and everything else. So take the win. If you want us to do a proactive repair on it while we've got it, you can do that. Our Ultra service has got a lifetime warranty for a reason. It's just better. Or if you want just to get our basic service, you can get just our basic service, save a couple of bills, and whatever's wrong with it actively at that moment, that'll get fixed, whether it's on the logic side or the power side. So great question. Thank you so much for asking it. Hey, New Year's is coming. Please have a safe and happy New Year's celebration if we don't talk to you before, but maybe we'll shoot another couple of videos before then too. We'll see. So at any rate, great question. Thanks so much. Keep them coming. You got other ones? Holler. That's what we're here for. FICMRepair.com. We're all in this together. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you.